Hi, guys.
Welcome back to Robertson's Bellyache.
Oh, waka waka.
We're out here. We're working hard.
Taking it hard.
Hard today. We've got all kinds of saws going on out here.
Yeah.
We've got the
Got the miter
saw. Rusty just set up the
table saw.
We got the little oscillating saw. So we are still working on trim. We'll have to show you here in just a little bit. We're using these floor pieces to trim out the windows in the living room. Rusty's working on the trim up on the ceiling, and Mama's inside watching Big Jake, one of her favorite John Wayne movies.
Yes.
Right where she needs to be.
Yes, just relaxing.
Yes. So it's cold to her today. It's 60.
Yeah, 60 degrees out.
I don't remember. 60.
60 was the high.
Was it 60? Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. So she's got her blanket and her.
It's pretty cool.
Puppies and the kitty, and so she's watching some Big Jake. She said, "I like this one. This is the one where they kidnap his grandson." I said, "All right." So she's watching that. We've been in here working for a little while. But then it's just kind of the same stuff that we've been doing.
Right.
So we waited to start the video, but let's get to it.
All right.
Yay.
Let's see. Do a test run on this saw and make sure we're set right where we want it.
Okay.
Make sure it wasn't chewing it up.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, go see how that one fits for you. I think it's this one.
No, because this one's the one that's trimmed off.
Okay.
But now I got to remember. Yeah. So this is the top.
Yeah.
Let me try them both. Who knows?
Go.
All right. So that looks good.
I like it.
Me too. So we'll touch up the paint on the edges.
Yes. Which all of our trim's going to have to be touched up anyway because we went ahead and painted it. And no matter how clean you think your hands are, they're not clean.
And Mama did want it hanging over just a little bit to have a little bit of a windowsill. I didn't bring it out here because she wanted it just in there. So, and this still leaves us enough room for her to be able to get to her windows to open them.
Yes.
But I think this is going to give it a good clean look. We'll silicone in here and we'll paint. And it's also smooth where it's easy to clean, and that's very important to Mom.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And for those of you that have been following us for very long, you might recognize this flooring.
Well, it's not the flooring that we put in here. Which this is horrible right now, but you know.
This is what we used at our old house for Rachel's cast iron wall.
Yes, I loved my cast iron wall, and we used this flooring. We shiplapped it on the wall, and it worked so great. But I don't have room for a cast iron wall here. I mean, I do.
We do, and we might later, but
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's get this. Oh, let's see what Rusty's been.
I got our trim boards cut and put up around the edges.
Look at that.
And now I just have to continue on with the single coming down each rib.
That'll be awesome. And then
we have to decide what we're doing in the kitchen.
Yay. I think it's going to be awesome. Look at that. It looks so good. It looks so finished out. Yes. All right. Well, we're going to continue on.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
First of all, we want to start off with so many birthdays in the month of April.
Yes, April's a busy month.
Yes. We've got Lakin and Kingston's birthdays.
So today, when we're editing this, it's Kingston's birthday.
Kingston's birthday. Friday was 2 days ago was Lakin's birthday, and next Saturday is Maverick's birthday.
Yeah, all our grandbabies are in April. Not all of them.
Not all of them, but close.
Yes.
3 of the 5.
Yes.
And Adriana Garza, happy 72nd birthday to you, lady.
Happy birthday, Adriana.
Oh, it's just crazy. April is a busy, busy month for sure.
Yes. I never fell. Oh.
In true horror movie style, as you do this, the saw kicks on.
Okay. John Wayne, put me in. That was my Oscar-winning, being shot.
Yes, Oscar-winning performance.
Cowboy style. And then we turned it into Freddy Krueger.
We turned it into a horror story.
So one more birthday that I wanted to mention. Michelle's birthday is April 11th, which was also my dad's birthday. Yes, but happy birthday to Michelle.
Michelle over at Johnston Hills.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, and then Rusty's parents' anniversary is this month.
Mm-hmm. On the 20th and 21st?
Yeah, they
21st and 22nd?
They each have their own birthday. How does that work?
Dad got married on one day and Mom got married the next day. They can't remember which day it was, so they just celebrate 2 days in a row. And they've done that for 60 years this year.
60 years. That is a long time to be married. That is so awesome. My parents' anniversary would have been this month as well.
Yeah.
So that's just crazy. Anyway, lots going on this month.
Yes, and that's why we haven't gotten a whole lot done in Mama's house, but we are still working on it, you guys. Yes. It's just, life has been nuts this month.
Yes, and then it's spring, so that, school's so busy too, so it is.
School's busy, the garden's busy, the greenhouse is flooded with baby green.
Yeah,
you guys. I mean, it's amazing. I go in there and see what all Rachel and Mama have gotten done. I help out just a little bit when I got a chance.
Oh man, yeah,
it's so fun.
It is, and the eggs. Our egg production is just nuts. Rusty takes care of the chickens. We're fixing to start hatching some out. It's time. It's time. But we're trying to do breed specific a little bit this year. So
right, and we have trying to sell some hatching eggs.
And then it looks more like the other side of the window.
Right.
Let's go outside. Do you ever feel like you're being followed?
Yes.
Do you need something to eat?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want a pie?
Sure.
Apple or cherry?
Cherry, please. Cherry. Thank you.
You're welcome. You want a cherry pie?
Sure. Just a second.
Oh. Baby, this side's not even.
Oh, it's okay because this is all even down here. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Goodness. Blood sugar break.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and pull that one towards you. Towards the board. There you go. Awesome.
This one you're needing?
Yep.
It's split a little bit right there. But I think if you get it up there, let's go back inside. Let's follow Rusty again.
Go try this out.
Hey, we could be like the old cops shows. You gotta run. We'll run. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think?
What do you think of that?
I love it. I do like that.
That looks a lot better.
That looks like a finished window.
Right.
Let's talk about this one right here. Like, we have covered this and picked it. Yes. And, ew. And that sap just keeps on pouring out of there. So I'm going to try to dig it out before I paint it again. And then fill it. But here it is. Yay. I think it looks great. Okay. Rusty's still in the truck to go look for the planer. He's going to go grab the planer. He said, I'm stealing your truck. The gate is locked. So now I got sap on my fingers and I tried to wash it off and I can't get it off. So I keep thinking I'm going to be like Clark W. Griswold laying in bed with everything sticking to me. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to get as much of that out of there as I can. I don't want to mess up a knife or anything, so I'm just using a screw. Now I find something to wipe this. Look, I'm Clark W. Griswold. I got that sap on my fingers and I can't get it off.
Oh no.
I'll be laying in bed stuck to everything. Oh. And here's your mic.
I'm going to be running that planer.
That is so weird. The more I pull that out of there, the more it just oozes. You would think that it would run out. It's not like it's still alive. You know what I mean?
Right. Look how much I got cleaned out.
Oh, wow. Half of it. You can almost rip it.
Yeah.
Ooh. It'd be like the cartoons. Have a toothpick by the time you're done with it.
Right.
I'm gonna,
all right, here we go.
okay. I'm going to have putty to fill this. It's crazy. How much is still coming out of there? mess up a screwdriver. Okay, so we got, I used a screwdriver, so now the screwdriver's going to be sticky. It's gross. Gross. All right, I don't have the questions in front of me, but I do know that one of the questions was, why didn't we use 1x3s to frame out our windows?
The reason we didn't use 1x3s is because a 1x4 is technically 3 5/8 wide.
So it's a 1x.
I mean, yeah, 3 5/8.
So technically we use 1x3s.
Yes. Very close to a 1x3. I'm going to go one more pass on that. But not only that, but 1x4s are a standard measurement. I could have ordered 1x3s, but when you order a 1x3, then it comes out and it's not 3 inches wide, unless you go to a custom sawmill, and we're not going to spend the time and the money to do something like that, because that's when you run into a lot of expense.
Yes. So I got all of that sap out of there. This may or may not be sticky for the rest of its existence. Yeah. Isn't that good? Oh, yeah. Look at all the trim. That's so good.
It looks beautiful.
And then these are all trimmed out. I'm fixing to paint these. I will paint here, here, here.
Yeah.
These are completely trimmed out. And then we'll come back and caulk it.
Yeah.
But,
It looks beautiful.
yay! I think it looks, by putting this here, really finished out that window.
Yes, yes, that's what I was figuring, you know.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah.
Yay! Man, that window came out cool. I think it
Yes.
worked out. I didn't know how you were going to do that for
I
that
didn't know
side.
how I was going to do that for that side.
Yeah, but that wall had to be right there just because we're so limited on space.
Right.
But,
And I couldn't put a door right there, because then you've got a door right up against the window.
right.
But that turned out really good. I was really happy with the way that looks. Mama is just tickled.
Yes, she really likes it. And then I think she was more tickled over this. We didn't show it in the video, but right there, Rusty's working on, he's framing out that door, but then he framed out that light switch because it was kind of pulled away from the wall a little bit. And Mom just loved that.
Yeah.
She just kept saying, look at that. That looks so great. Look at how he did that. She's so appreciative. I just love that.
Yes.
But right there. Oh, it is on that video. So right there, he's framing out that light switch.
That's where they put the 3 2x4s together. There was an inlet or an inset to be able to set that box in there, but it sets out farther than the sheetrock, so I had to frame around it to be able to get the faceplate on that switch.
Yeah, it worked out great. It looks really good. Really good.
Yes, I'm really happy with it.
Yes. And then I went in and painted around that window, and it just really gave it a good finished look.
Right. There's a lot more painting to be done again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The painting never ends. You know.
It's like the song that never ends. The painting never ends.
Second verse, just like the first.
But you guys, it is a labor of love, and we have to get more time to get out there, but we're going to be getting on it again. We're still working towards it. We have gone and picked up more materials for the house.
Yes.
I can't wait to show you guys what we've got.
All right, you guys, so look at this. Rusty has the door framed out, all the way framed out. Hey, so nice. We still have to touch it up and caulk. And then he has the whole ceiling framed out, and it looks amazing. amazing. It looks so good. And then we have that window framed out. I need to put some wood putty in that little ding there. But it's completely framed out. We just need to caulk it. Yes, it's done. What do you think,
We're
sir?
getting this trim done, and now we just got to start on the floor trim and get these cabinets built in the kitchen so I can frame or trim out the kitchen.
Yeah, we got to get the trim up. We hadn't done it. We didn't do it today because we weren't sure what Mom was wanting to do. She wanted blue trim or white. She agreed that white trim would probably be best because we may be getting too much blue once we get the cabinets in if we had blue trim.
Right.
And then we have to put the back door in before we can trim the rest of the floor trim on this side. All right, but there you go. We got a lot done. I know. Look, got it painted too. So.
Oh, wait, I wasn't painting.
I know it just seems like, oh my God, y'all are still doing trim, but trim is so tedious anyway.
Yes,
and especially,
and I don't do angles well.
And all of these angles, nothing is, nothing is level.
Right.
So, but anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this journey as much as we are.
Absolutely. And I promise, we promise we are going to get this done. It will be done soon. Hopefully
really soon, because we're fixing to be so incredibly busy with the other parts of the homestead.
Yes, we have a lot of other projects to do. We have homesteading to get done.
Yes.
Besides the projects.
Yes. Spring has sprung.
Yes, it has.
All right, you guys, I hope you like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Yep, share with your friends.
Leave us some comments, you guys. Let us know what you think of what we're doing with Mama's tiny house. But most of all, don't forget to smash that bell and get notified of the next new video when it comes out.
Yep, until next time, you guys. God bless.
See ya.